Hi sweeties, welcome back to the channel, and oh my god, everything is different. What happened? So I'm obviously filming in the bedroom tonight. Yes, I'm filming this at night, literally in the middle of the night, because I'm a busy person. I go to uni and to work, so forgive me if I can't be too loud today because I don't want to wake the neighbors up. But anyway, I'm filming in bed. Yay! Woo! That's the best feeling, seriously. I love filming in bed. It's so comfortable and great and perfect for today's video. Also, my eyes are f***ing blue. Oh my god, what happened? What do you think? Tell me in the comments if you prefer me with blue eyes or brown eyes. Alright, so today I'm gonna talk about something very personal, and I was really planning to do a fashion video today, but I was really in the mood for just sitting down and talking to you. So today I'm gonna be telling you about my first experience with a woman and the whole story of my first girlfriend, how we got together, how we broke up. Okay, so before we carry on, please subscribe because I post new videos 3 times a week, sometimes 2, and give us a thumbs up because it really helps the channel. This is gonna be a slight mukbang for a few minutes because I'm so hungry. Honestly, do you guys get really hungry at night as well? Anyway, this story happened 7 years ago. 7 years ago when I was 17, and I had never been intimate with a woman before. I had kissed a couple of girls at school, and that's a different story time, but I had never had a full-on girlfriend. I had never had sex with a woman, basically. Sorry, I get shy saying this. Ooh. So silly, I get shy saying sex out loud. So stupid. So back then I was just finding out about my sexuality. I have obviously always felt attracted to women, but I wasn't so conscious of it. I thought I just really admired them because it just didn't cross my mind that I could be gay. Especially because where I grew up, everybody around me had that mindset that you have to be masculine if you're a lesbian, and I've always been the girliest girl ever. So it just never crossed my mind that I was gay until I was 16, 17, around that time. And at first I was very self-conscious about it and I didn't want anyone to know because I never really had any examples of gay people on TV or my family or anywhere, and all I would always hear would be homophobic things, and I was made to think at the time that I would never have a normal life if I was gay, and I would always be judged and seen as a freak, which is so sad, and I'm so over it now. I'm like out and proud and woohoo, as you know if you follow me. But at the time I was very self-conscious until I watched The L Word. If you don't know that, that's a series about a bunch of lesbians living in LA, and they're pretty cool and glamorous, and they just have normal lives, and that really opened my mind a lot. It was such an important series for me to watch as a teenage lesbian that really helped me a lot. And then I decided to come out of my shell. There's a whole coming out story time already on the channel, so I'm not gonna like discuss that part too much. But basically, when I came out, I felt brave enough to finally look for a girlfriend. Oh. ASMR. Sounds so disgusting to me, sorry. As I was saying, it was really hard to find a fellow lesbian or bisexual girl at the time because everybody was in the closet. So I joined a lesbian dating website. It was actually more like a social media type of thing. Oh my god, I wonder if that still exists. It was a Brazilian website, but it was basically like Facebook, but just for lesbians, and you had, oh my god, I just remembered that, and you had to get verified first, so only women could join, and they had to like check if you were really a woman. I don't know how they did that. Anyway, there was this whole thing, you had to write your profile and then you had to be approved. And then you could join this lesbian social media thing that was just like Facebook. Oh, I wish I remembered what it was called. But it was really exciting to me, like someone that had been kind of repressed for her whole life and in the closet and stuff and had never had a girlfriend. It was really, really exciting to find that thing. And I was like, oh my god. You know, I was reading all these lesbian things and and seeing all these different women that liked the same things as me. It was so fun. And that was where I met my first girlfriend. And she was really, really sweet. I feel weird saying this because I have a girlfriend now, so it feels weird to say that someone else was really sweet. It feels really weird. But it was 7 years ago, as I said, and I'm just telling you the story. And I remember we were talking, I think for a few weeks probably before we met in person, and our messages were very cutesy and like lovely and very cutesy, very innocent, but like kind of romantic. Not like deep romantic, but like cutesy, you know, like teenage love, like ah. And then we decided to go on our first date. Oh my god. Oh, let me give her a name. I'm gonna call her Sophie. Sophie is my neighbor's name. It's because I'm scared I'm making too much noise. That's why her name just like popped up in my head. Sorry, Sophie. By the way, I really hope Sophie is not watching this video. Well, it doesn't matter if she is watching because I'm not gonna say anything bad about her. But it would just be a bit awkward, especially because of the way we broke up. But if she is, I don't know, I'm not gonna say anything bad about her and I'm not gonna reveal her real name. So I think that's okay. And it was 7 years ago, so I think it's okay. So we decided to go on our first date. But she had a really, really weird request. She wanted me to bring my mom to the date. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, if I met someone on social media now and the person said that I need to bring my mom to the first date, I would be like, next. But at the time, I don't know, I was so excited about meeting a girl. And I also was like a lot younger, so maybe it made a bit more sense to bring my mom. Not really, I was 17, like, it's weird to bring her mom on a date, very weird. But the girl wanted that because, I don't know, I think she wanted to know if I was serious or not. I don't know, but I was the one who had to bring my mom, she didn't bring her mom. Bizarre, I know. And then obviously I had to convince my bloody mom to come to a date with me. Imagine how awkward it was to my poor mom. But my mom is the best. And she really wanted to help me out. So she said, yes, sure, I'll go to the date with you. Oh my god, I'm remembering some of the stuff as I tell it to you. So I'm like, oh god. And now that I say it out loud, I realize how weird it is. But anyway, me and my mom went to the mall to meet this girl. And we met her. And she was pretty cool. She stood out quite a lot because she was blonde. And most people have brown hair, I guess, in Brazil. So just being blonde makes you stand out already a bit. And because she was a female bodybuilder. Well, you all know what that is, I guess. But basically she was very strong. She had like muscles. Well, everybody has muscles, but you know what I mean. She had like very like developed muscles on her arms, like proper female bodybuilder. She was like quite strong. And she was also very feminine, like in her clothes and makeup, long hair, stuff. And I remember people looked at her a lot and offended her a lot because some people thought she was a trans woman even though she was a cis woman, but because of the muscles a lot of people thought she was trans. And unfortunately people were so transphobic to her and used to like shout very offensive things to her. Bless her. Oh my god, I feel so much for trans people, all the things you have to put up with, like gosh, especially in Brazil. People literally like shout things, offensive things at you as you like walk down the road or whatever. So I met the girl, we hugged and everything, she met my mom, We sat down and had some pineapple juice. I remember to this day, because it was awkward as and we didn't have anything to eat. It's not like we went out for a meal. And we just sat down and had some juice. And it was me and the girl and my mom. And my mom was like talking non-stop, and me and the girl were like paralyzed in fear. And then I said to the girl, I don't know if I said it to her or if she said it to me. One of us said that we needed to go to the bathroom and asked the other one to like show us the way or some shit like that. Some obvious shit that it was obvious that we wanted to be alone without my mom. That's like so innocent and sweet. And we thought, oh my god, my mom doesn't even know like that we want to be alone. So we went to the bathroom together and we kissed. Oh, so romantic. First kiss in the bathroom. Thinking now, she was probably not really my type, but when you're just starting out dating and stuff, you don't always know what your type is. And I really liked her personality a lot. She was really lovely. So yeah, we kissed and stuff, and then the date was over, and we were texting on Messenger. Oh my god, do you remember Messenger? Or are you all like way younger than me? So we used to talk on Messenger, and then she said something to me like, whenever you feel like you're ready to be girlfriends, you can tell me and then I'll ask you out. That's so cute. And then I said, oh, I'm ready. And this was literally after our first date. And then she said, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I said, yes. Like this on Messenger. Oh, good times. And then we became girlfriends and just started like going out on dates and stuff. Of course, I was a teenager and I lived with my mom. So it's not like we had all this time alone at my house. It wasn't like that because my mom was there. And it's not like we had all this money to go out like to restaurants and stuff. I don't think we ever been to a restaurant together. We would like go to the mall and have some juice. Or go to the park together and just like sit down and talk and kiss. And I was very inexperienced, so things moved very, very slowly. We would just kiss or maybe like touch each other up a little bit. Oh my god, what am I doing? I feel so shy talking about these things on YouTube. But I remember clearly the first time I like, oh my god, touched like breasts. Oh my god, I'm cringing so much, I'm so sorry. I remember it changed my life forever. Literally, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely 110% gay. Really, I was like, there's no going back now. I'm so shy, oh my god, please stop. Anyway, after all this time, I think it probably took us like a month or a few months. We finally got some time together at home at my house because my mom was working or something, probably working, and it happened. And it was in my bedroom, my pink bedroom. I don't know if you've ever seen my room tour, because I still have that bedroom at my mom's house back in Brazil for when I go back for Christmas and stuff. And it looks pretty much exactly the same. It's like a bright pink room. Everything is pink, like the furniture. And I have a single bed. Yeah, it was there and it was lovely and interesting because it was new, but thinking now it was maybe not necessarily that pleasurable. It's not like I felt that much because I didn't know my own body really well at the time, and I think that makes a big difference. I was very shy and not experimental or experienced in any way, so I wouldn't say oh my god it was great. Not really, but it was like sweet and lovely. And oh my god, I did something so stupid. Honestly, I was very insecure, right? So I didn't tell her it was my first time with a woman because she had been with women intimately before and I hadn't. So I just didn't tell her. Like to this day, she doesn't know. Unless she's watching this video. Now you know. You were my first woman. First of many. No, I'm joking. Not true, not true. So I didn't tell her she was my first. I should have, because I just should have. It would have been nice. And then our relationship carried on. It was nice. The only things I remember that were kind of bad about the relationship is that she was a little bit controlling, really, because I would always forget to charge my phone, or like always, and my phone would be like dead a lot, and she would really freak out and be really angry at me when I didn't answer her, which I can understand. If someone's phone is always dead, I can understand, but she would literally freak out if my phone was dead for like 5 minutes and we were texting and I took 5 minutes to answer her. That would upset her, and there would be like a whole drama session, and I really don't like that. And it was a bit too much with the texting. We were literally texting all the time. If I wasn't sleeping, I was texting, and if I like stopped to take a shit or something, she would be upset. And she would also be a bit controlling with my clothes. Like, if I wore something a bit more revealing, she would be very upset. And I know it sounds bad, but it came from a good place because she was worried about my safety. But still, me being me, I was like, oh my god, nobody's ever gonna tell me what you wear. Ever. And I really disliked that a lot. And she, oh my god, she would wear like very sexy clothes and like super like short skirts and tops, like very, very revealing. And if I wore something a little bit revealing, she would be like, no, don't wear that, it's disrespectful, and she would be wearing all this stuff, and I was like, what, that doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's not why we broke up. So when we started the relationship, well, all my life basically, I always had plans of moving to London after my 18th birthday because of my music career. And I always had this plan. It was like my dream and something I really wanted so badly, but I didn't know if I was actually gonna be able to do it, because I was a teenager in Brazil, which is like 12 hours away from London on a plane. I had no money, I had nowhere to stay, didn't know anyone in London, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to get my dual nationality from Portugal yet. Because if you're an European citizen, you can live in the UK and work in the UK as well. But at that time, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to actually get that. And literally, things weren't looking good. It wasn't looking like I was gonna be able to actually move to London like I had been dreaming of. So I didn't stop myself from living my life and doing things, and we became girlfriends and stuff, and she knew about my dream and she knew I wanted to be a successful singer and stuff, but we just carried on. But then, you know where this story is going. I got my dual nationality, so basically my Portuguese passport, and I managed to save a little bit of money, almost nothing, but like a little bit of money, and suddenly I was able to move to London. And at the time, I remember it was hard because I really liked her. Thinking now, I don't think I was in love. I liked her a lot, but I wasn't like really in love, but I liked her a lot, and she was my first girlfriend. It was really sad, and she was very sad, and it was a very hard decision to make, but I decided to go through with it and move to London because I had literally been dreaming of it for years. And I just wanted it so badly, and I knew it was gonna be good for my future. And I did it. I moved to London, and I still remember like the last day we saw each other. She didn't go to the airport with me because we thought it was gonna be too sad. But still, we met a day or so before I moved to London, and we cried so much. We were like crying and crying and crying for hours. Then I arrived here in London, and we kept being girlfriends for like a month or so, but it's a very, very big distance. I had no plans of going back to Brazil, and she had no plans of moving to London, so it was pretty impossible, and our relationship wasn't strong enough, so we broke up. And it was quite traumatic, to be honest, because we were both sad and suffering, but she was really pressuring me a lot to go back to Brazil. She was really like every day calling me, crying, asking me to go back to Brazil, calling my mom, calling my friends, really being very emotional about it. And I understand it hurts when someone you're in love with breaks up with you, but I also think that if you love someone, you need to let them do what makes them happy and chase their dreams. And I felt so deeply guilty for leaving her and moving to London. But looking back now, I am really glad I moved to London because that's what I wanted. And here in London, I met Eileen, the love of my life, and I'm so happy. And that was my destiny. You know, sometimes you go through a few partners and things happen in a way so you can meet the person who you're really supposed to be with. And I really hope she found the love of her life somewhere and that she's happy right now. I really wish her the best and hope she's fine. So that was the story. I hope you enjoyed it. Like this video a lot if you want more story times. Thank you so much for watching and have a very lovely day. Mwah!